So let's go through everything that I haven't seen. I do not have expansion because I want to get the achievements without expansion first. Go eagle, puppy, bat. Jeez, there's a lot in the expansion. Octopus, owl, chicken, poodle, T-Rex, other dinosaur, lobster. Canned food's on there 3 times. Interesting. Tropical fish. Am I missing any others? So, this guy. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh. As I say that, I found 2 more. I'm a liar. Alright. So, we're going to rank these on just general goodness and usefulness. I'm not going to discriminate late game, early game. Some are just better for early game. Some are better for late game. That's okay. So I'm going to start out with Ant. Ant, I think, is an average unit. I think it's better than a pig, for instance, early game. You can get it round 1. It has the potential to buff. And the key thing on an ant is you can pill it and still get something from it. So it's like CB. I'm gonna say C. Honey badger has got to be like A tier. You put him in that last slot, people are scared, especially you combine him with a honey pot. Beaver is okay. I've never really won with a beaver. The only thing it does is when you sell it, gives you stuff. I don't know. I've always found beaver just to be a placeholder. Bison is S tier if you can get it early. It just shreds everyone. That's a fact. It can work in any build as long as you have a level 3. Like, you can just pop a bison into a food build, a summon build. As long as you have a level 3, he's gonna just keep getting buffed. Cat, I think, is underrated. If it was a tier lower where you got it a little bit earlier in the game, I would put it at A tier, but I think I gotta go B. It's also very dependent on you doing a food build. Pufferfish, for me personally, D tier. I've seen people get it to work, but I cannot figure out I cannot figure out how to make a build where I'm herding my own animals work. It's just very complex and difficult. So that's gonna be a D for me. Squirrel, pre-patch, could have been up at A. But just giving you food for cheaper at the start of your next turn, I don't know, kind of lame. Even in a food build, there's better options. Cow, S tier. You're getting an animal and basically, like, what, 2 pairs for the price of 1? Crab, it's okay. Very reliant on your other animals and what you got going on. Cricket, about as good as an ant. It doesn't buff anyone, but early game, you throw one in your last spot, it's like having a honey pot. Also, I just realized, hatching chick goes there. Crocodile, underrated, but still, I don't know. Sniping the last guy, you have to level him up, because if you're only rocking like a level 1 crocodile doing 8 damage to the last guy, not always going to be useful. Deer, solid. Giving you that bus, the splash damage of the bus is really what does it, especially as soon as you level this guy up. Wow. Dodo, fine early game, but late game, like you rarely see a dodo going all the way. Dog is good early, but then from there on out is very reliant on the build. You have to have it buffed before you get any further. I'm gonna go C tier. Could be controversial. I don't care. Dolphin, I think, is better Crocodile. So, Dragon could be S tier, but I'm going to put it A tier just because of how late it shows up. And then you do have to basically reserve a flex spot if you're going to run Dragon. So, you're basically running a 4 squad, which you can put that tier 1 out for Scorpion protection, no big deal, but I don't know. You're basically running a 4 squad if you're running a Dragon. Duck, probably S tier. Sell it, everyone gets health. Oh my gosh, best person in the game. Psych, D. Elephant, same thing as pufferfish. It hurts your own teammates, and I just can't make it work. Sheep. Sheep is same tier as cricket, but above cricket, if that makes sense. Fish early game, goated. Flamingo, it's okay. Hold on, I have to add row below. No expansion. And this is, if you use this, I hate you. And we put fly right there, where it belongs. Okay. Giraffe. I don't know. I like the giraffe more than other people do. And I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for putting it the same tier as a dog and a crocodile, but it is what it is. Gorilla. I think people sleep on gorilla. That coconut armor is great. Hedgehog, B. I think it's like a badger and hedgehog are very similar. Hippo, S tier. Horse, D. Easy. What does fly do? Fly summons 3 flies throughout your turn at level 5-5 or 10-10 or 15-15, depending what level you are. And they're just the bane of everyone's existence. You know? Kangaroo early. Pretty good. Wait. Leopard? Yep, leopard. Leopard has potential. Eric, we've been playing Super Auto Pets for the past hour. We're currently doing a tier list of the pets. Okay. Leopard is like good dolphin too. But it can't go that far above dolphin because you just get it so much later and you have to buff it. We'll be doing food at the end. Thank you. Hold your questions. Mammoth. Mammoth is better flamingo, better giraffe, all that. So at least B, if not A. Monkey. You don't know what any of these do. You've been playing Super Auto Pets. You know what they do. Monkey, buffing player 1. Put monkey in B. I'll put monkey A, actually. I'm okay with it. Mosquito is like worst dolphin early game for the snipe plays. Otter, D. I mean, early buff, sure, but What else are you gonna do with it? You're gonna sell it right away. It's one of the first things you sell on your team. Ox, B tier, easy. Parrot is good, but it relies on having like a scaling unit with it. It relies on another unit, so you can't put it too high. Peacock, it has to get hurt to do anything. I don't know how to play it. Goes D. Penguin, you're not bad. Pig, you're D. Bunny rabbit, pig is Omega S tier. All right, sorry. Wrong, D tier, get wrecked. Bunny rabbit, again, is reliant on some other builds. I would take a cat over bunny though, so I'm gonna do like that. Rat, absolute trash. What does it do? Spawns your opponent animal. Get wrecked. Rhino, I think, is worse hippo, but still good. What's the best dice one animal? So far, we probably have fish. And that is it. Yeah, fish. Rooster, better sheep, better cricket. Scorpion S tier, insta kills anything it hits. Sure, it dies pretty easy, but if you get a buff scorpion, it's game over. Seal is better bunny rabbit, but I'd still rather have a cat. Put a C tier. Shark can be good, but it requires a lot of knowledge. Shrimp, D tier. Skunk, C. It's a good sniper, but I'd prefer to have like a leopard, maybe even a dolphin. Sloth, S tier, the rarest animal in the game. Top of S tier, easy. I have to go snail at least a B, if not an A. I'm gonna give snail an A. The buffs that it gives you are just great, but just don't fall into my trap and freeze a snail when you're on lethal. That's one of the biggest mistakes you can make, and I've definitely never done that. Snake, also A tier. Snake could be S tier. Snake could be top of A tier, bordering on S. Spider, the only thing Spider's good for is pilling it and hopefully getting an ox. Okay? But if you pill a spider and get a snail, then it goes down to D tier, easy. Swan. Swan maybe goes top C. That extra gold's helpful. Tiger Cub. Tiger Cub is like better parrot, kind of. Turkey's B. Leopard, same tier as Rooster. Are you disagreeing with this, or are you agreeing with it? My thought process on Leopard is it just comes so late in the game that depending on where you're at, if you're not good at the game, you're going to have a lot more use out of a Rooster than you are a Leopard. That's the thought process. Turtle is very good because not only of its effect, but you can pill it and give someone melon armor still, so it's good even in death. Camel. I'll give it C tier. There's a lot going in C tier, but that's kind of like the point. you know? Whale. Whale is also so reliant on... It's like reliant on another animal. Which makes me... It's like BC tier. It's below Swan for sure. If I put that, I might go here. Worm. I actually love the worm, and it's got to be at least B tier, if not A. But I think if I put it A, some people might be upset with me. But an early worm... An early worm is something special, I think. I'm going to put worm top of B, and we'll go from there. So this is the animals. Okay. Do with it what you will. Post it to Twitter. That's what I'll be doing. But now we're going to go ahead and also... do food. And the weird thing again is that there are 3 cans of food. We're only going to be ranking 1. Same thing with pears. Why are there so many pears? Same thing with salads. Why are there so many salads? Oh, crab. We already ranked crab. Get wrecked. All right. Let's start. Canned food, underrated to say the least. But I think very useful earlier. Late game, not as useful. But we're still going to throw a B tier. Chocolate is S tier. Can get you that little extra to get your bison to start leveling up, to get your dragon to buff and even more. Cupcake does a lot, but it's just so temporary. We're going to go C. Meat. I'm fine with giving meat a B tier, I think. Garlic is S tier. I like garlic more than melon armor. Melon armor, sure, protects against the scorpion, but I think we're starting to see less and less scorpions out front. Honey, it's B. It's the difference between a draw and a loss or a win and a draw. It can be the difference maker. Chili pepper. Chili pepper, I am comfortable putting at C. Wait, where's apple? Oh, right there. Okay, I thought we were missing an apple. Meat. I'm going to give meat actually D. I will always go off of meat and give them something else in the long run. Very rarely is meat the last thing that they have. Melon armor, A tier. Mushroom. You mushroom the right animal. It's like a better honey, I'd say. Because there could be an ability on that animal, so it's a better honey. Pear. A tier. Pill. I will agree. Pill's S tier. It can get you a free melon armor. A 1-cost melon armor. Meat is B tier and D tier. No, this is different. This is steak and this is meat. Meat gives you 5 extra attack each turn. Steak gives you 20 damage extra on 1 attack. Pizza is like... I'm going to say pizza is the same as pear, which might be, again, kind of weird. But the nice thing about pear is that it's targeted. Pizza is random, so it's hard to say. Apple is D tier. Yeah, it's targeted, but a 1-1. Just give me a different animal. Sushi. Sushi's got to be up here. It's like pizza, but better. Maybe I'll put pizza down here then. Yeah, we put pizza at B. I don't know. I'd take sushi over pizza, I guess. And then salad. Salad's a C tier. And there we have it. The tier list with food in it now. There's the ultimate Super Auto Pets tier list for you, okay? If you wanna say no, you're wrong, well then I would say no, you're wrong. We'll switch those around to fly there.